Howdy, Cowboy Gamer here, and I hope you enjoyed me building my dark deck earlier, but now I want to try and build a electric deck. Using Magnezone to push energy, my psychic deck that I created has worked really well and done quite a good job of accelerating energy out onto the board. This only works with electric energy, therefore, if I want to use it, I have to use attacks that either use electric energy or colorless attacks, such as Genghis-Khan here. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm going to build a deck specifically with electric Pokemon. That way they do it. That way, if for any instance I get a challenge on Pokemon Trading Card Game Online that says, like, do 500 damage with electric Pokemon, this deck will be a good way of doing it. So that's kind of the whole premise of why I'm doing this. Plus, I used to really just like electric Pokemon a long time because I was a big fan of Pikachu in the very first series. He was always my Pokemon. I didn't get Pokemon Yellow on Game Boy. I got Red, but the yellow one wasn't actually out when I had the choice. So let's go to some deck creation and let's walk through this just a little bit. We are going to try and make a standard deck. That is my goal right now. But I'm just going to filter everything down to Pokemon and colorless. I definitely want Genghis-Khan in here. The draw ability for 1 energy is just really awesome, and getting out the 3 energy really fast may work great. Also, I have to run, of course, Magnemite, Magneton, and Magnezone for the combo. Since we're doing this, I will run the 3rd Magnemite. In some of my decks, I think 2, and 2 is great, but this is a key concept, so I need to make sure it works. Also, I really like this Luxray. For 3 energy, it does 100 and makes their attack do a little less. It's not a great stage 2. 140 for a stage 2 is bad, but I want to try this out. Also, I need Luxo, so let's put 4 in there. It also allows me to paralyze. It's not great, but not bad for a 30 damage attack and extra. But with the energy acceleration, I should just hit my... Actually, I'm going to bring this down to 3. And then I need a Shinx. So, right down here, got a ton of them. Definitely need to trade off some of these, but oh well, doesn't matter. Oh, this is a different version. 1, flip coin, get paralyzed or 30 damage for 60 HP. HP is the same. This actually isn't a bad ability. Just because being able to roar and force the opponent to switch, if they don't have the retreat cost, I mean, they get to choose, but if they only have 2 and their other one has a high retreat cost, it could come into a useful effect. Not great, but could be useful. Is there anything else I really want to do? I really like this Raichu, but discarding all energies attached just to do 170, I don't think is really a super awesome thing. Plus, it also is a stage 2. As much as I have 2, I need 3 energies, and that's just not easily going to happen. So this is kind of what I'm going to be running with. Not super great, but it is something, and it's got some potential. As much as it isn't, I really don't like these discard energies attached. I have so much, but I don't... For 3 energies, I really need to be doing 100. Or I need to be doing 100 here. Yes, I'm discarding 1 over here on Magnezone, but I at least get to do a little more damage, whereas 3 over here only is 80. So not as great. For also, again, like I do in most decks as well as other people, I'm going to put the artillery combo in here just because it's just way too good. 2 Rimmeraids and 2 Octoly. You need to be able to draw cards, especially because if you need to turn 1, get one of these basics in, turn 2, put the next one on, turn 3. You just got to be able to. We will do rare candy, and I'm going to do all 4, especially since I do have some odds of getting stuff. I want to be able to make sure I get it. We're also going to run for Evo. This allows me to go here to Magneton or Magneton Megazone, either way. Also, it lets me find the artillery in my deck. Let's run some energy, won't be too bad. We're gonna run probably 15 energy for now as a base. 2 Lysanders as always. 4 Skylas. Birch. Probably 3 Birch, I still think, and probably 4 Professor Sycamore, or 3 Sycamore should be fine. I think I'm gonna run 2 Professor's Letters. Oh, and a Fisherman. We'll run 2 Fishermans just to make sure I get, when I discard energies or if they get killed, I can get them back. We won't do experience share, that's not a big deal. Bridget's not bad to get 3 basic, especially considering that gets this, this, and this, which all starts those change, or a Kangaskhan and finds the Kangaskhan. Plus, getting 2 Magnemites out isn't a big deal, or 2 Shinx, or 2 Rimmeraids. That way, I mean, 2 Octolys is still really good, so not a bad idea. Maybe just 1, and yes, as always, I will go over cards and then slowly figure out what I need to remove. Probably 2 Float Stones, mostly for my Octolys. And what else could be super useful? Too bad this isn't basic. I might actually do a Muscle Band, just because it kind of helps and makes the deck work pretty well. Also, Lucky Helmet might be nice just to add some extra draw, but I think a couple of Muscle Bands would be nice. Oh, do I have any Rough Seas? Yes, I do. And this allows me to heal up 30 damage on water or electric, but it allows each. But luckily, I am running water and electric. So I only have 1 Kangaskhan. He is 180. That's more than good. So we are 7 cards over. What can we do to help this out? Do I think I need to run 1 less of this basic? No, I think this is still good. And I still like the Rimmerade Octillery 2-ofs. Let's take out 1 energy for now. Let's take out a rare candy or 2. Ooh. I got a delinquent in here accidentally. That was my bad. Oh, it was right next to Bridget, wasn't it? Yep, it was. I don't mind sycamoring to lose a couple, especially with 2 fishermen. I'm not super worried about it. This gets me any trainer card, and Rough Seas is a trainer, so that helps that. Gets me Floatstone, gets me Muscle Band. Really good, but let's take out one Sycamore. Just because it does get me 7, but it discards the hand. Birch at least puts them back in. Let's pull Fisherman down to 1. I really only need... once I have 3 RNGs on Genghis-Khan, 3 on Magnezone, 3 on a Luxray, I really don't need more. So if one dies, I only get 3. I kind of have to lose a couple of Pokemon or discard them. One has to die just for one Fisherman to be useful. So let's just go with the 1. What else? Evo Soda is just way too good. There might not be as many opportunities of me getting rare candy, so let's go down to 1. Let's literally force myself to have this down and draw it to need to get that rare candy out, and just Skyla for it, because I can immediately play it the next turn. Oh, and one thing that's super important that I don't have in this deck at the moment is Ultra Ball. So because of that, we're going to definitely take this down. We're going to definitely take this down. Actually, Theo, I want back, I think. Back up to 3. So 2, 3, 3, 2. Yeah, this is better. And let's get Ultra Ball. There. Let's run 3 at least. This allows me to go fetch whatever Pokemon I need to make the combo work. I'd almost go down to get rid of a Muscle Band, but that might give me turn the 100 damage into the 120. That might just be able to 2-shot a little more. We're definitely going to consider taking out the Muscle Band, though. Just because if I'm running Muscle Band, Floatstone might not be as useful on a specific Pokemon. Floatstone specifically more is for just the Octillery, but it's still a possibility. And let's try and run this and just see how it goes. We'll save it. Maybe we need to get more Professor's Letters, and maybe we only need 1 Floatstone or 1 Muscle Band, but let's try this out. And let's save it as Electric Deck. And that's really all there is to it. That is accomplishing 1 more deck and turning it into something fairly good. So we'll see how that works, but I will catch you guys next time.